YouTube, what's cracking? Happy Saturday to everybody. And let's clap it up for ourselves. Another week down, baby. Another week down, y'all. Y'all know what this is, man. It's your boy Trucker King David. Back at you with another one. This is just a check-in, man. Just a little update. I know I've been MIA. Sometimes you gotta do that. Y'all know I just moved and all that good stuff. Um, Actually, I've been in for like a month in my crib, and man, I just apologize for being gone, being absent. Like I had to take care of business. Just wanted to get myself well well adjusted in my crib. Love having a crib, by the way. Love having an apartment. I didn't really want to go back to renting yet, but I didn't want to stay in the truck the whole time until I decide like where I want to live at long term and purchase property or whatever. So also you guys know that I moved out of California. Technically, I'm still in California because LA is always home. I'll be there all out the year. Um, let's see. So much has happened, man. So much has happened. Um, Normal stuff that I'm not going to dwell on. It happens to every driver. Just stupid stuff with four wheelers and other trucks and all that crazy stuff. But everybody experiences that, so I'm not even going to speak on it past this point. But yeah, man, I just been focused, yo. Like I really wasn't feeling making videos. Like I made a few videos actually, but I just didn't post them. Like I just like being, I guess, kind of like out the way, man. I like being out the way. I don't do YouTube for money. Um, be great when you get to that point. I'm slowly but surely getting to that level, that status on YouTube and everything. So shout out to all y'all subscribers, man. I love y'all. We virtual family, okay? YouTube family. But man, yeah, I just wanted to give a quick update. Um, let's see what else can I tell y'all. My route is, I mean, it's gravy. You're never gonna be have it just like perfectly where like everything just goes your way, because none of us get it that way. Nobody in this world gets it that way. I'm actually this is the end of my week. I'm technically usually off Saturday, Friday evening, and whole day Saturday. But this past week was really crazy. Um, let's see, man. I had one flat. I'm not sure if it like blew out or it just like deflated slowly. That was about maybe 3, at most 4 days ago now. And then that one actually, I didn't notice that my tire was flat because it didn't come off the rim. It didn't rip up or anything like that. It was a drive tire, actually, a inner passenger side drive tire. And how I noticed that, I actually made it back home, well, to the town I live in, and I was dropping my empty trailer at the DC, and I'm looking. I always do like a little pre-post trip, and once I got from under the trailer, I'm like looking over at my tire. I'm like, why does it look like there's a hole in the side of the tire? Wait a minute, let me look at this. And I look closer, and it's a hole about that big, like a slice, and it's sitting open. And I like touch the tire, and I can literally move the tire on the rim, and I'm like, holy crap. Okay, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Nothing. I noticed it, called my company, sent me right around the corner to the truck stop, the pilot. Had to sit there for maybe like an hour and a half. Boom, they pulled me in, changed that drive tire out, and they actually put a trailer tire on there. I didn't know that companies did that, but I guess like mega carriers do that to save money. My company actually they recycle the tires. So like I guess we have some type of shop where we can remanufacture tires, like recaps or something like that. I don't know. But anyhow, so I had to load that tire up, put it underneath the trailer that I had. Then I went ahead and took a load, I believe. Yeah, went ahead and took a load in that trailer the following day, right? So I went home after they fixed that tire. Then I had to go out to Delaware, go to 2 stops. Make the first stop. My clock had ran all the way down the previous day because of the whole tire and having to go to the repair shop and all that good stuff. So like my clock didn't refresh until later, literally like maybe an hour before I had to like take off and everything to get there in time. I'm like never late. I've done like, man, I got a stack this thick already. Okay, and I've been over here going on, I guess I'm getting close to 3 months because I stayed in the truck for like a month before I moved in my apartment. Then I've been in my apartment for a month. So yeah, I'm going on 3 months over here, and I got a stack that thick of loads that I've done. So out of those, like I've probably been late maybe 4 or 5 times, and that was all due to like going to a new store that I never been to, learning the route over here, and all of that stuff or whatever. So this load I was late. Then I get there, the first load, get there, and the dock is like, it's crazy. There's this cornfield right ahead of the ramp, and then there's like a container over here to the right. There's like barely any room to move around. So yeah, like whatever, man. Like I don't front. I keep it real. it was like it was like torture getting into this spot. And it was only torture because it was just new angles. And once I hit it, it was like I was so frustrated. It took me like, I'm not even gonna lie, it took me like an hour and a half. Some days you have them days, man. I was already beyond exhausted just because the week had been so crazy. The night before I had to do that whole tire thing. I was able to clock didn't refresh, yada yada yada. And boom, when I get it, like I called my cousin on the phone while I was like trying to get it. They got girls coming out like trying to tell me like, oh, go this way and go this way. Like, oh, bless your heart, baby. Like, and then like they send this kind of hot chick out, and she's like being all calm and nice, and boom, I get it in there just like that, put it right in there, get it to the ramp. I'm like, woo, woo, man, because I was ready to like go off on my dispatch. Like, why'd you send me here? I know why y'all sent me here, because nobody else wants to come here. But anyways, I was planning on saying all that, but once I got it, like my cousin said, he was like, man, you're gonna feel like a champ once you get it. Then you know how you have to be placed in order to get it the next time they send you there. Of course, he was right on that. So I boo-hooed and cried for a little bit or whatever, threw a hissy fit about not being able to get in there. But once I got it in there, it was like, all right, yeah, got this. That's how it be sometimes or whatever. Every now and then you're going to get hit with a curveball. So then because I was late to that one. Of course, I'm late to the next one. The next one was like hour and a half, almost 2 hours away. I get there. Now, that one was a normal. That was Dover, Delaware. That was a normal stop for me right there. So I was well familiar with it. No issues getting in there and out. Well, I get there. I'm checking my tires and all that good stuff. And I'm like, wow, this trailer tire is like chewed up. There's like gouges in the tire, and I didn't like it. Then my passenger steer tire had like a gouge in the side of it. I didn't like that. So I called the company. They're like, oh, okay, so well, we'll definitely get that taken care of ASAP for you. So the closest truck stop is the TA right there off in Elkton, Maryland, right there off of exit 109 off of 95. Excuse me. That's like an hour away. Well, it's now like 3 o'clock when I'm talking to them. And they're like, yeah, go ahead and go over there. Now, I had 2 hours and 39 minutes, but I'm thinking to myself, like, wait a minute. Let me call the shop. So I called the TA. I'm like, hey, man, look, my company sent me over for these 2 tires, yada, yada. Will you guys be able to take care of me today? The guy says, oh, yeah, sure. We'll be able to take care of you, but it's going to be a few hours. And I'm thinking like, okay, well, when I get there, I'll probably be able to get in the spot. Then they're going to call me after like 2 hours, after being in the back, sleep or something. They're going to call me and be like, hey, you can pull over to the bay. Well, it's going to be like 7, 8 o'clock. Once I pull out of that spot, for one, my clock's already done. Once I pull out of that spot, obviously another truck is going to take that spot like that. Well, then by the time they finish the tires, I'm going to be in a bad situation where I'm going to have to park on a ramp or something. I don't do none of that. All y'all that do that, like, hey, do your thing, player. But I ain't doing that. I can't get good sleep. I'm paranoid the whole time. Like, man, God, please, Jesus, don't let nobody run in the back of me. Please. So I don't do that. Like, I don't do that. So I G'd the situation. Little finesse. And it's like, man, they said best thing come in the morning. So, I'll go there early in the morning. I'll be on the full clock. Boom, glad I did that. Got there yesterday. Got there. Had to sit around for like an hour and a half or whatever. It was super early. It was like 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning. Boom, they called me about 9. I'll go ahead, pull out my spot, pull into the bay. Boom, they take care of the trailer. Then they tell me pull out the bay, go park the trailer, drop it, bobtail back in, took care of my steer. Boom, bada bing, bada bang, baby. And I was on the road back to my hometown, right? And so I guess, you know what? The title of this video can be assertive. Be assertive. And always persevere, of course. Push through adversity, all that good stuff. And yeah, be proactive. That's a big thing. Be proactive, call, when your companies, whatever the situation is, always get on the line, man, and call somebody, communicate. But man, I want to keep this video under 15 minutes. I got some footage that a video that I'm gonna load up probably sometime tomorrow. They're probably done with me right now, so I'm trying to get up out of here. I got about 4 hours and 8 minutes left on my clock. I'm off. And once I get back to town, I'm done. So don't nobody contact me nothing about no trucking, nothing, man. Say nah, y'all. So man, like I say, I love you like you